Well, good evening. How are you guys? I hope you are all doing well. I did want to stop by, wish everyone a happy 4th of July weekend. Hope you are all safe and doing well and having a splendid time with your family and friends. Um, I did want to just come real quick and just send a little shout out because this is just a collective reading for the group here. And, it's all about the message that I had been receiving was all about just being you in any old fashion, in any old way that you feel good. Whatever you're vibrating at, just know that it has been a new way. It may feel a little uneasy right now. It may feel a little weird at times, but just know that you are on the path and you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. So at this time, you're probably feeling the symptoms or the energy of just giving in, as far as, well, shoot, I'm here, I'm doing all that I need to be, but I will not be moved. I will not be bothered, right? So this is just a reading that I wanted to get out for you guys so that we can start this new month for the collective. And I'm going to ask Spirit to go ahead and clear out any old energies that are not serving our highest purpose for the highest good of all. Amen. As we continue to ground our energy in this new season. And, we are in this Cancer moon, the full moon being next weekend. So, things that you can look out for as far as your energy. Your energy might feel, if you're feeling a little tired, then get the rest that you need. If you're feeling energetic, then the guides are saying, great. So now take that energy and just do something new. Something I heard today was they're knocking on doors. So hope that resonates with you. But that is the message that Spirit's telling me, is you're starting to wake up, you're starting to listen, you're feeling more of this energy as a collective. So when you are in this energy, you're expressing a lot of different vibrations, and cycles are changing and moving. So things that you thought that weren't going to be able to manifest for you are now manifesting for you. Relationships that you wanted to start fresh with are now coming to your view, to fruition, to for you to, these are the things that you have been asking for. So when you start to ask for more of these inspirations, then what's going to happen is you're going to evolve yourself more into these relationships. So it sounds like you're starting to cut ties, you're starting to cut old relationships with those that are not really serving your highest purpose right now, and you're moving forward, and that's great. So some things that you just want to be, just kind of look out for, is check your energy. So as you continue to feels like you're dumping a load off, right? So you feel a little lighter, you feel a little freer. So just be mindful to also check in with yourself, check in with your source, check in with your spirit team, and just, this is where you want to journal a little bit more. You want to explain more of what it is that you want to be going forward with. And I feel like Spirit is saying at the same time, you're going to feel really, really good. And then there's going to be those times where you're going to need to just stop, review, take some time out so that you can get another clean shot of what it is that you are wanting to do. So as far as love and those areas, you know, these are the relationships that you have ties with. So I feel like Spirit is saying, yeah, you're going to be in these relationships for now. And if you feel like this is not the relationship that you want to be in, then this is where you need to use your, you know, I'm hearing throat chakra. You need to really ground yourself so that you can take time out to express those thoughts. Remember, Cancer is all about your emotions and feelings. So this is a way that this energy this month is saying, yes, you need to, if you have to write it down so that you can talk about this to your partners, to new relationships that you're having, then this is what you need to do. But as far as understanding your own way of living, it's something that I feel you're going to prosper more. So if there's any more grounding work that you need to do, then these are going to be the times that, you know, every day I feel like you're going to be doing grounding work. So just know that, have a routine, have a process, and because Source and your spirit team is guiding you, okay? So let's see, we're going to do a group shuffle and see what's coming in. This is like a new job opportunity for you. This is a groundbreaking experience, I'm hearing. Groundbreaking. New jobs, new opportunities. This could be something where you didn't think that you would be able to shine your light here, but you are. So remember, if this sounds like this is some third eye, your brow chakra, do some more exercises with your brow chakra. Okay, and remember as you're meditating. Okay, so we want to be working with our lower chakras, so any exercises here, we want to make sure we do. Whatever you need to do to get really grounded and feel good, right? So if this is a crystal that you want to work with, I've been working with the black obsidian crystal, which is very, very grounding. It feels very peaceful and calm. So one of the things that I learned from one of my mentors is that imagine you're holding this in your hand as you're meditating. Okay, and it's surrounding you in a bubble, like a black obsidian bubble. And then just send this light out to everyone that you see and are going to meet. Okay, so it's just wishing them also prosperity, peace, and love. So some extra grounding. I'm also hearing, you know, this is divine timing. This is divine timing. Amethyst, I did hear amethyst. Amethyst is another great stone to just bring in more unconditional love if you need to do that. And What is the divine? Spirit, what is the divine wanting us to know? And this is an oracle guidebook from Earth Warriors by Alana Fairchild. Okay, we have Pono Pono, immeasurable power of the heart way. Immeasurable power of the heart way. And it's the number 27. Number 27. So in numerology, you have the 2 and the 7. So I think of unity. I think of the divine union, how we witness our social affairs. Okay, so that is something that you can imagine, think of, you know, in astrology, the 11th house, how you're going to socialize, what kind of groups, how you're going to pertain into your society. Okay, so the heart has the power to heal in a way that the mind cannot understand. Do not allow your mind to distract or frighten you. You are a beautiful child of the universe, and divine love lives within your heart. A willing heart is all you need to transform any situation that is troubling you. Recognizing this power does not evoke feelings of pressure or anxiety, but of peace and joy. Lightness of heart and relief of mind are here for you now. In this reading, the divine within your heart has the power to transform a situation that is troubling you. Do not be intimidated or think it is too much for you or spirit to handle. Do not allow yourself to intellectualize or analyze a situation to the point of feeling confused or paralyzed. Any and all issues that have plagued you or a loved one can and will be healed through the heart. Let your divine heart feel the faith it needs to feel so that it can rest in joy. Divine healing wants to flow abundantly for you. Open up to receive it without hesitation or condition. The spiritual guidance here in Hawaiian tradition, Pono has profound and multiple meanings. One expression of which is the return to order. The divine has planned a perfection of peace, beauty, and fulfillment for the lives of all beings. Through the use of human free will, we have at times moved away from what is a divine plan, stumbled on the path, and become ensnared in terrible suffering and frightening delusion. This can be ensnared in terrible suffering and frightening delusion. This can become contagious and infect other souls with the poison of hate, anger, and fear, further separating our human collective from the beautiful grace that the divine has intended for us. It then becomes difficult to use our free will with wisdom, and our spiritual disconnection can create a far-reaching negative impact for others and the planet. One only needs to see the pain in the world to understand this. Yet there is a simple spiritual discipline that we can practice to restore the world and all hearts within it to right again. Spirit dwells in your heart as a healing power and wisdom, which tenderly alleviates suffering, liberating the body, mind, and soul. This is the immeasurable power of the heart way. In the Hawaiian tradition from which it emerges, it is known as Ho'oponopono, or to set things right. heart power thrives through this simple 4-step practice that can be done by anyone, anywhere, for any purpose or situation that they wish to transform. It may seem unexpectedly easy, and it is. So why isn't everyone just doing this and healing the world right now? Because only those who have come far enough on their spiritual path to have placed heart wisdom above the dictates of the mind will be able to accept the practice. The practice itself is not something you can approach through the mind. The mind will resist it because it asks us to take unconditional responsibility for everything we encounter, whether it be in our own lives or in the world, even if those situations seem to have nothing whatsoever to do with us. The moment something comes into our awareness, we are responsible for it. The mind can rebel at this and say that it is unfair or unduly burdensome or shaming to think in that way. That is because the mind confuses responsibility with guilt and giving with deficit. The heart, though, is joyful at the prospect of spiritual responsibility because it understands that it offers the empowerment to make a difference and that healing one helps heal all. This oracle foretells of great healing for you as you open your heart to Pono. So the healing process here is choose a person or situation to which you can offer healing. Gaze at the image of the card. Recognize the heart power depicted. Place a hand on your heart as you tap into the beauty of your heart, including the feelings of compassion, goodwill, and wanting all beings to know that they are loved and do not deserve to suffer. When you feel that heart connection, you are ready to complete the 4 simple steps without them having to make sense to your mind. Feel the truth of what is happening in your heart as you complete the process. Step 1. I'm sorry. Say out loud, I am responsible for this situation. I feel so sorry for this. Let your heart be in compassion as you feel the emotion that is evoked by what you are saying. Step 2. Please forgive me. Ask for forgiveness. You don't need to think whom you are asking it of. Just say, please forgive me. As you speak these words, feel the remorse you connected with it in step 1. As you ask to be forgiven, be aware that those sensitive to energy may feel or sense a release of energy taking place. Step 3, thank you. Say thank you. Again, it doesn't matter if you have a sense of whom or what you are thanking. Before you even say the words, you may already feel the gratitude that begins to pour through you. This will increase as you say the words. Step 4, I love you. Again, this will evoke a response in the soul. This time, an outpouring of love. You may feel this consciously, but even if you don't, trust that it is happening. Just go with the process and say, I love you. Let yourself feel love as you say the words. Place your hands in prayer and relax for a moment. You have completed your healing process. And so it is. So thank you, Spirit, for this message. So this is definitely someone, just remember that as you are going out into this new environment, you don't need to feel afraid. You don't need to feel nervous about it. Remember that you have guidance and you are being led to try something different and new. So again, if this is a new job opportunity and there's going to be a lot of different types of people that you're probably not used to being with. I'm not trying to say it's something scary, but sometimes we could step into an atmosphere or a new relationship, whether it's a job or relationship, and we just have to remember that other people are also going through healing at this time. So Pono, I think that's a good message. I did want to read you a scripture that I felt was, that had a lot of abundance to it. The Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid? Psalms 27:1. So the Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid, right? Because the Lord has already spoken and called your name. So now you are here fulfilling your, this is your dream job. This is what you wanted to do. So you just want to create more, awareness around what you're doing so that you have more of that, which is making you feel good. So I did want to share with you, I think we're going to do another card first. Anything that helps you ground in the momentum. And that's going to continue to empower you at this time. So everything right now is about empowering you. Okay, so take time out to do more, whatever you need, your affirmations. You could find this in your singing, your dancing. I find dancing has really empowered me and helped me not feel so nervous when I'm around large groups of people. So I have found that dancing has really helped me not get those, the jitters, the butterflies, the nervousness that comes around speaking to people. So I just wanted to share whatever helps you stay connected and grounded, and just know that your spirit guides and source energy. And then you can call on to the archangels. Remember, you always have the archangels and the ascended masters who are working with you, whether this is Jesus, Buddha, or any ascended master that you are working with. And the archangels, I was working with Archangel Haniel, and there's a beautiful prayer that I want to share with you at the end of this message. So, but for now, we're going to pull a card from Enchanted Blossoms, Empowerment Oracle. Okay? So whatever it is you need to stay connected here, I feel like you have been doing a lot of grounding work. You have been doing a lot of grounding work. I could feel this in your sacral chakra. So something, the sacral chakra, your affirmations that you can continue to work on. So you could do that on your base chakra. So continue doing more of that. I feel like you are very grounded. I feel the peaceful and the calmness around you. So very good there. And remember, it's part of your practice. So whatever you need to do to keep that going for you, you're going to feel it. And, remember, the Cancer is all about nurturing yourself, self-care. So I'm always hearing self-care, self-care, self-care. So nurturing yourself. Nurture yourself so that you can be able to help others on your path, on how you can be of services by knowing what raises your vibrations and frequency. So knowing that you are on this path and how you can help yourself stay connected is, you know, taking care of family, your relatives. You might be seeing more of your relatives, more family, friends, you know, more opportunities and traveling. So just making sure you take more awareness of, you know, write some goals out, have some plans. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to pull an empowerment card. Spread out your goals. I'm hearing spread out your goals. Have different areas. Like, for example, like in a calendar, you know, you have 1 week, you have 2 weeks, you have 3 weeks. You know, what your goals are. You can treat yourself well when you align with your higher aspect of yourself. So this is what you are contributing to yourself. So do more of that. Okay, we have patience, white Mont Casino, yellow pansy. Okay, so we think of the butterfly, of course, we think of transformation. We think of transformation, and here you have patience, right? So the flower is white Mont Casino, yellow pansy is a butterfly, with white petals, surroundings, a bright yellow center. This flower was named after the Greek goddess Astraca, the last of the gods to live amongst humans. Astraca was pure innocent and the goddess of virgins. As humans became corrupted and moved out of the golden age, she left their land and became the constellation Virgo. It was said that the aster flower sprung up from the soil where she wept. Asters were often used by Greeks and Romans in religious ceremonies and woven into wreaths to be placed on altars. White aster grows wild in much of North America and throughout Mexico, where it was used in magic and in medicine such as antiseptics. This card is urging you to stop, take a deep breath, and maintain a sense of calm as you wait. No matter what it is you are waiting for, aim for peaceful composure within yourself. Change is a big deal, and the evolution of self is a challenging and long journey that will not happen overnight. A flower does not spring up fully formed from the seeds, but in the end, the beauty is worth the wait. Enjoy the process and try not to rush the ending. Everything comes into its own time, so just keep working on yourself, and eventually, with patience, you will blossom into where you want to be, where you were meant to be. So the question is, where can I practice patience? Okay, so it's going to take some time. So I'm feeling you have all this energy. The divine is coming in and reminding you, remember to use your patience, right? So keep track. You want to keep track of your anything that you're spending. Keep track of that. Keep your receipts. Pay attention to those times where you're going to feel like, you know, like I'm buying this, I'm buying that, I'm buying this, I'm buying that, right? So then what you want to tell yourself is, okay, I'm treating myself right now, and I know that I'm capable of doing that. So it's just reminding to be mindful. To be mindful, because, you know, there's a lot of opportunities, right? And remember, you continue to feel this energy out. So you're knocking on, so what Spirit was trying to say earlier is they're going to be knocking on your door, right? So this may be a start to where you are needing to where you're meant to be, so that you can pick up the tools and skills and get that talent, which you already have the talent, but it's like more of a skill set that's going to help you get to that other place that you're needing to get. So hope that makes sense to you. So just be mindful of what your present moment looks like. Take time to appreciate and to allow yourself to just feel everything out, right? So we have that, and then I wanted to pull an animal card for you. The secret language of animals, which has become one of my favorite oracles. And that's the other thing, you know, the universe continues to show you the signs and symbols, right? So Spirit is saying this is where you just want to take time to appreciate that and sit with yourself and, you know, draw, journal, go on hikes. Everything that you have been doing in this moment that has brought you this abundance is now going to bring you more abundance. So stay healthy. Watch your diet. You know, watch, you know, I don't normally like to talk about addictions, but sometimes just remember that we can go into habits that are allowing us to get back into old patterns and behaviors. So just set limits, okay? Set limits, have boundaries, and this is where you want to make sure you call in your spirit guides, call in your team, and just say, okay, so these are my intentions. These are my intentions today. And like the oracle said earlier, it's not anything to make you feel frightened, fearful, or guilty. It's just, this is something you just need to be aware of. So this could be, you know, eating habits. When we think of addiction, it could be sexual. It could be eating. It could be, you know, smoking, drinking. So we just want to make sure, shopping, gambling. So you just want to watch all of those habits so that just keep an eye on your energy, you know? And just remember that others that you are going to be meeting take time out to just get to know them. And this is where I think you're doing the work, your chakra work. This is where your throat chakra is helping you align to your highest truth, so therefore you're able to communicate better. And this is where I think last month's energy forecast was about bringing us into this moment and helping us align into our own benefits, into our own consumption of self, and how we continue to raise the bar for ourselves as we socialize with others. And this is why I wanted to talk about the 11th house, on how these opportunities can really be exciting and very rewarding. So just be mindful that, you're not always going to agree with other people's status, but you are able to just appreciate the process and know that, Source is with you on this. And for the most part is that, one of the things I like knowing is that, we are all extensions of Source consciousness. So just knowing that you might have some relatable goals with one type of, I'm going to say light work or what have you, doesn't mean you're necessarily going to perfect something else. So this could be some kind of new medical or wellness, holistic type of avenue for you. But just know that you have the key and you are smart, you're clever, so continue with your affirmations. And I just want to show you this. These are keys, okay? The keys and the lock, so you have those. And this is your spirit coming in. What we need to know now. Oh, and as you're doing the self-care and you're using your crystals, do your own research. Whatever brings you joy and happiness, that is what is for you. Remember, there's only one you. Water, feeling, awakening, expression, life. Oh, I love this part already because this is like the moon, right? Water, and it's number 1. Feeling, awakening, expression, and life. Water is the lifeblood of our planet, the rhythm keeper, the valley forger, the carrier of energy and sustenance. Born from the cooling steam of ancient volcanic fires, water covers over 70% of the surface of the globe and fills nearly 70% of our bodies. We are water beings living on a water planet. From tiny ice crystals on mountain peaks down to the silent center of our deepest oceans, water is the holder, the guardian and giver of life. from storm clouds and waterfalls to the gentle trickles of fresh springs that bubble up from deep within the mother. Water cleanses, renews, and connects. Water flows through obstacles, removes barriers, breaks down mountains, and awakens life. As a supreme channel of sound and vibration, the water of our planet carries the migration songs of whales and honors the whispered prayers of all who bring their message to its shores. Used by many cultures to honor ceremony and rites of passage, water reveals to us the secrets of life cycles and brings us into contact with the rhythm of our own sacred journey home. So the message is here. So you have, amidst the rapid pace of modern life, we can easily be overrun by the roles, responsibilities, and agendas of the mind. We may find ourselves struggling to forge a path, feeling thirsty for meaning and fulfillment without realizing there is a clear river of natural expression running right along our side. Water now enters your life with an invitation to surrender your worldly burdens and open your heart to the creative power of your emotions and the higher currents within. As a raindrops find its way through skies and trees to join the tiny mountain stream that will one day deliver it back to the sea, water guides your steps from quiet visions to the full manifestations of your dreams. Not with strain and force, but with natural empowered flow, guided by a deep inner compass calling you home to your true self. So what you can say, if you feel stuck, confused, or unsure what actions to take, bring your questions to the water. Observe water's graceful power and natural, effortless way. Let it be your teacher and a clear reflection of the infinite possibilities now available to you. This is a time of great creative responsibility and possibilities. Water honors your journey and welcomes you into the depths. Celebrate this moment as a blessing, a rite of passage, opening the way to a fresh wave of flow-filled expression. Come to the water, share your prayers, intentions, and gratitude with the element of water. I am one with the ocean of life. I flow with the river of all possibility, and I sing my songs with the tides. Divine water, move through my body and bring the gift of life to my whole being. And so it is. So you're just allowing yourself immeasurable power of the heart way. So the Ponopono, the step 4s, water, feeling, awakening expression of life, being empowered by your thoughts and emotions, and taking time and having patience with yourself. Because everything is unfolding in perfect divine timing. So when you feel stuck, let water be your teacher. So you talk to your water. Drink your water with your affirmations. And let the universe know, I'm satisfied today. I love this. The universe loves it when you recognize. Source loves it when you recognize the pleasure. The pleasure that Source is showing you. They love it when you recognize it. They love it when you feel this satisfaction. So say it out loud. I'm satisfied. Okay, so with your affirmations, talk to your water. Let water be your teacher. Spirit, thank you so much. I'm pulling the Star Temple Oracle. Please let us know what we need to know at this time. As we're being taught by divine order, there may be some analyzed behavior from others that you may pick up this sense of feelings as fear or guilt trips or and this is where I'm hearing Archangel Michael coming in saying, we are nothing like this. Remember, we are all divine one. We are all one love. So, calling in Archangel Michael if you need to. So this is the Star Temple Oracle. And this is, since I have been working with the Pleiadians, I feel the joy of learning more in astrology and a lot of things, things that are creative to me, like painting, sculpting. I'm starting a design show with arts and crafts, so it's something that I never thought that I would be doing, and I've been enjoying it and been very satisfied with it. So just doing more of those things that has allowed you to have the time, and it's just you're just connected to new possibilities, and I think that that's what the spirit guides are trying to let us know here. Here's a good one. Atlas, Father of the sky, God, I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Okay? So, Father God, I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. So anything that is no longer serving my highest good at this time, take time to close down those parts of you that are energetically draining you and not allowing you to move forward. So just continue to do whatever, if you have to leave certain relationships, then leave them. Right? Remember, they are your teachers. And sometimes we have to split from relationships so that we can move on into the desire that we were meant for. So, when you go outside at night, just look up at the sky and the stars and just release. Have those talks and just say, this is where I think, your heart, you've been opening up your heart chakra so much that now you're starting to speak more of your truth. So, and Now it's time for you to move forward, get more creative. This is what I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to know. It's just release and let go. I'll pull one more card. What can we expect in the near future? There's a possibility of new relationships opening up for you. So this is Alcyone, the moonstone star. Passion. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. So new relationships. You'll be starting with new relationships. So just be open, you know. This is like a new love entering. Whatever passion. What does passion mean for you? What is it? What's being fulfilled right now? If this is a new relationship, it could be, you know, you never thought that you would be in this type of scenario when you meet this person. So when you meet this person, have patience. Okay, take it slow, have patience. Have those wild, fun talks. Get to know each other. Continue to co-create with each other. Even if it's something you didn't think would work out, or it's not going to work out, then at least you gave it a shot. Because remember, everyone who we meet is a teacher. And we're like the student. And just release. It's okay. It's not the only relationship or type of passion. And here's number 11. So 11 is a master number, right? So this is someone who give time and patience and surrender to the new people that you're going to socialize with, because this is number 11, a master number. So this could be the teacher that needs to show you what you need to do in the near future. So take time to listen. You know, open up a little bit more. Express. Be more expressive. Start some small talk, you know. Hey, how's it going? How are you? This could be at a new business. Maybe you're going to be joining a new job. And in this business, I'm feeling like a new office environment. More people that you usually work with. So use your vision to be creative here, okay? Let me see if there's anything more in this message. Number 11. That's a really good card, the Moonstone Star. Passion. If you see this card, I am entering a portal of euphoric love, sensuality, expression, and freedom. The moon star signifies the synergy of the sacral chakra and the magical essence of the moonstone crystal. Just under the navel, the orange-colored sacral chakra is a potent pleasure zone. When combined with opalescent moonstone, this chakra unlocks portals of love. This co-creative collaboration amplifies sensual expression, personal power, and self-love. It opens up powerful pathways to euphoric love. A tantalizing new relationship or a fresh start with an existing one is pending. Also, the moonstone star encourage you to embrace this new beginning. And so it is. Fresh starts. So there you go. This is all about fresh starts. Being patient. And just, just appreciating all that is. There's no rush. Just appreciate. I think this person or this new passion, this could be you starting your own business. Okay? Something you've been really, really wanting to do. So don't give up on yourself. I feel like you put in so much work right now. You put in so much work. And this is a confirmation that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So just give yourself a little break. Be kind to yourself. Do anything of self-care. Anything, take baths. Sensuality, I think of massages. Go get your back rubbed, your feet. Anything that is like decompressing and just relaxing. Okay? Just be more relaxed and calmer and energized. Focus on your breathing. Make sure that you are, continue to do your mantras and your affirmations. It's really going to help you a lot. Okay, and is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? We have happiness quotation, so just a gentle reminder of your preciousness, by Erica Gleasing, and I'm going to turn to page 34. So page 34 is inside of happiness is love. What's funny is when I feel happy, you can give me the worst news and I'll shrug it off. Happiness begets more happiness, and inside of that is peace, and inside of that is love. A song came out this year that says, "It is so beautifully speaking to a mountain you are climbing that suddenly becomes a grain of sand." Love lifts. Love nourishes. Love is big, wide, and embracing, and heals all. Our minds destroys us, breaks us down, crushes us, and spits us out. The mind sends thoughts that clash and crumble our dreams. Love lifts us up from the rubble and rebuilds, reunites us with this feeling of powerful creation within ourselves. We each can touch love and be healed and know our power. Happiness bubbles forth from this love place. Reach inside yourself for love. Love yourself, love others, and love everything around you. In this expression, happiness calmly resides. With much love. Happiness is inside of you. So it reminds me of, I think, of our heart chakra. And one song that I want to leave you with that I heard Spirit say today was "On the Road Again" by Willie Nelson. So go and listen to that song and see if it brings up any action. Okay, so curious for you to see how that does for you, because I heard Spirit say that earlier. And what else do we need to say? Just, stay proactive, do your grounding work. Just know that you could be feeling a lot of energy this month, but it's mostly feeling good. Okay, so turn your frequency and your vibration to what is feeling good. So I feel like this is a really good time for like comedy, laughing, chilling out with friends, and just, being silly. So I feel like this is a time for that, and, just taking your time and relaxing. So cheers to you. I wish you much love, prosperity, peace, love, and abundance. So I will talk to you again next week, and take it easy. Bye-bye.